The following podcast is a member of the Pokecasters Network. Pokecasters Network, supporting Pokemon content creators, their shows, and the community of Pokemon fans. To find out more, check out PokecastersNetwork.com or find us on Twitter and Facebook.
Do we have anything humorous beyond LeBron GOAT conversation talk?
I have no clue, to be honest.
Quick, anyone say something funny?
What's a pirate's favorite element of the periodic table?
No, we cannot allow that.
Argon!
Oh, I thought you were going to make a Pokemon joke about, like, Aggron or something.
No, I said element.
Alright.
What's a pirate's favorite Pokemon?
Oh, boy.
Arceus!
Can we?
Alright, great.
Is it too late to kick him off the show?
No, we just recently got Ralph talking again. We can't have him completely gone.
What's a pirate's favorite country on Earth?
Oh my god. No.
Armenia!
That was just so weak. That was just so bad.
I know, that's the point.
Okay, great. We can start now. Hello everyone and welcome to Not a Scratch, the only podcast that believes that Scratch is an overpowered move. I am your host, your GM, your PM, your DM, Anirudh himself, and with me here trying to use one of those multicolored pens but using all of the pen inks at the same time.
That is actually me. It's me, Mansour, and I've got someone with me who says nail and tooth instead of tooth and nail.
It's me, Mohammed. Why does the order matter?
Figures of speech are not commutative.
But so what? It doesn't matter. It gets the point across. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
No.
Oh.
The meaning's lost then.
Oh well, I mean, I guess you're just small brain. I don't know.
Alright, on that note, hi, how's it going? I think it's been a little bit, just a wee bit of time since, we last did this.
I'm not gonna comment, because if I start commenting, I'm gonna look bad.
Alright, yeah, so it has been exactly 1 week. Yes, we'll go with that. It's been 1 week. It has been 1 week.
Yeah, just one.
It has been 1 week. It has been one, Venus week, right? Because Venus has longer days
and
and years.
ourselves over and over. We just keep repeating it and hoping that it eventually just comes true.
I mean,
length of weeks on planets.
Well, we have our researcher checking that information out. Yeah, so it's been a little bit. I did, by the way, I think I told you guys this, and then this episode doesn't come out for a month later, but our first giveaway was a success. The plushies were shipped out, and I have received rave reviews. I assume I'm sort of preemptively saying this, so hopefully there's no issues with the plushie deliveries between now and when this episode comes out. But Arc 1's giveaway was a success, and Arc's 2 giveaway, we'll see if that even happens, let alone when it happens, because that's probably going to be in, like, I don't know, December or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll find out soon enough.
Yep. So, now I gotta literally blow dust on this history book. Does anyone want to read?
What happened last week?
What happened last episode, yeah.
Week? You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah.
I mean, it's essentially, our whole little, Ace Attorney arc on the boat came to an end.
Yes, to rave reviews of people saying, stop playing Ace Attorney. Namely myself, but...
yeah, no, that whole arc came to an end. We figure out who'd done it. It feels weird mentioning who'd done it, because at the time of recording, people don't know who'd done it. But I mean, the short story is, we figured out who'd done it. The Dung got away, and Ralph's name is clear, and we went and met the Boulderstars and got settled in.
And we met their leader, who talks very, very slow.
Yes, and it's wonderful because this is very unlike me to have a slow-talking character. So...
It's really fantastic to hear Anirudh take a breath every once in a while when he speaks.
We call this range.
I'm actually curious though, and I haven't edited that episode yet, but I am really curious if I'm speaking so slow that it auto cuts like the silence in between it.
Oh, it might. I don't know.
I'm not sure how.
I don't think that you left enough space between your words to have it be cut out by what's the Audacity. I was about to say Audible, but we do not give out free sponsorships to Amazon.
Unfortunately. So with that being said, if there's anything else you guys want to add, otherwise we can dive into the story.
I'm ready to go.
All right, just give me like a second. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I thought you were done. Fix it.
Oh no, yeah, I'm done.
We'll fix it in post.
Whatever. All right, let us dive on in. Splash. Great, we dived on in. It's bright and early in the morning. I forgot what time you wake up normally, so I have it right now at like 5 o'clock. I know you guys don't wake up then,
absolutely not.
Yeah, but I wrote that down so that I would make sure I wouldn't miss anything. But what time do you guys wake up? Because it's bright and early, but you're at work, technically.
Ralph is getting up bright and early, as he always does. So, 6, 7 a.m.
All right, and then Kyle.
Kyle's waking up at 7:30, just doing his thing, you know.
All right, Ralph, for the first time in a long time, you wake up in a soft, comfortable bed instead of a ship bed, which I guess wasn't as comfortable. Plus, that was a whole court thing that you had to deal with.
Yeah,
so now you're stress-free.
It's nice not to be a convict anymore.
Yeah, always a benefit to not be, nearly arrested. So yeah, what do you plan on doing? Anything dramatically different in the morning, or just?
Last episode I sent mail to Snow, right?
You sent it yesterday.
Yeah, okay, so she's not gonna reply back within 1 day. I don't think.
No.
That fast. Okay. I'm just gonna go downstairs and get some breakfast, and maybe talk to some of the other people in the Boulderstars.
Sure. So as you walk down, I'll tell you who the members are again, in case you don't remember. So in the Boulderstars, there is. Let's see. Where is the sheet? Here we go.
See,
so
we gotta remember. I don't know. I was trying to make a remember.
No, we have to remember the members. So there's the boss, the Boulderstar Guild leader, Caracosta. There's Rage the Gyarados, Duo the Ambipom, Steel the Poniard, Shield the Shieldon, and Boom the Carablast.
Aren't Gyarados like massive?
They are rather tall. Yes.
So how does he fit in like the floor of
high roofs? That's what I'm going with.
Okay. It's a large building, my guy.
Are the ceilings that high?
Yep. Each floor I'm going with is 20 feet tall. So, because Gyarados is like normal Gyarados are 21 feet. I'm actually will say 30 feet. I don't know.
And when I get down there, is everyone just eating, and I can just choose who I sit with?
Yeah, there's a couple people down there. Roll a 6-sided die twice.
Okay.
Just to see who's down there.
I got a 6 and then another 6.
Okay, roll one more time, just for a different number.
Another 6? What the heck is going on? 1. Okay.
Okay, so downstairs already is the guild boss Caracosta and Boom the Carablast.
I have to look up what a Carablast looks like.
Sure, so it's Karra Blast.
Is that?
It's funny because for people listening at home, dude literally forgot in the span of a week what this Pokemon looks like.
Yes.
Yes. Hold on. How do you spell Caracosta?
Carra Costa.
Wait, does Carablast evolve into Caracosta?
No.
Oh,
they're
confusing.
different.
They should change it. Anyway, I will sit next to the Carablast.
All right, sure. So the Carablast is, I don't know if you have this up because I don't know how tall Carablast is. So I didn't write that down. But
Carablasts are pretty short from what I remember.
Carablast is 1'8".
Okay, so that's like Trico's height.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you sit down next to Boom the Carablast, who's busy, like, chomping on an apple or something.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to see a new person here. I'm the newest guy in the guild. Hi. Boom, and kind of gives out his hand.
Nice to meet you, Boom, and I shake his hand. So how long have you been here with the Boulderstars?
Oh, only like a couple of weeks or so. I was, I think like you, I was with the new batch. So when they reached out to recruit new people, I just joined a couple of weeks ago. So. Right.
Okay, yeah, the new batch. Got it. So what's the vibe on this island? Like, is it safe? Is there a lot of crime? Is it just like chill? Like, what's the deal? What's the goss?
Sure, the island. Well, the big thing, and this is probably what we're going to be doing for at least the duration of it, is the surfing competition. That's getting started later this afternoon, actually.
Is that a guild activity?
No, it's a professional thing. They brought a bunch of professional surfers and stuff, and they're judges, and there's a whole thing. Most of us are going to be doing security, and I think from what I heard earlier that you'll be joining us with that.
Oh yeah, Kyle and I, security is our forte. I'll have you know that we defended a train from a train bombing. Well, granted, the train actually did get bombed, but we protected everyone. And we also have done some security work in New Birch City. So,
that's pretty cool. I think I remember hearing about that earlier.
Yeah,
that was like a couple weeks ago. I think it was like a couple days after I started.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Nice. Where's your friend?
I don't know. I usually get up earlier than he does. I don't know where he's at right now.
All right, let's find out. As we zoom into Kyle's room, Kyle, groggy-eyed, waking up, realizing he's not a lawyer anymore.
I think realizing is not quite the word. I think the word is relieved.
Relieved that he's no longer a lawyer.
Relieved that he can go back to being Kyle.
Yeah, fair point. So this nice and bright early morning, it's a very nice day. It's like one of those like warm days, but one of those warm but slightly windy days. It's like real nice. What's a game plan for you as you walk down the stairs, or not? It's up to you.
Well, I mean, Kyle's just gonna go through like, his normal morning routine, wash up, get ready for the day, head downstairs, grab like, quick bite to eat, then figure out kind of what the tasking is for the day.
Alright, sure. So as you come down the stairs, Kyle rolled 2d4.
2d4?
Or just keep rolling d4s until you get two different numbers.
I got 4 and 3.
Alright, so at this point, while this conversation has been happening between Ralph and Boom, Shield, the Shield On, and Steel the Poniard have both joined the table at this point. Duo, the Ambipom, and Rage the Gyarados still haven't joined yet. As Kyle, you walk down the stairs, you see these two people on the table as well, so you're at the table.
I mean, Kyle's just gonna rock up to an empty chair and start grabbing some food.
Alright, sure. So, yeah, and by the way, I don't know if you guys have healed. I assume you did heal up since the last time. If you haven't, just reset everything.
I believe I have.
Yeah, no, I have to.
Okay, cool. So y'all are eating as time goes on. Duo and Rage, the Ambipom and Gyarados respectively, both come down. Rage kind of ducks a little bit as they enter, because despite being roughly 20 feet tall, it's still got to duck a little bit. So as everyone gets down, Carlos Costa, which we named the Caracosta.
Yes, we did.
Kind of steps up, like sits up a little bit, and kind of goes, ahem.
He even clears his throat slowly. Ahem.
I want to hear him laugh so badly. It's like, oh god, I just want to hear that.
Tell him a joke later. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, Carlos goes, so today, for Ralph and Kyle, who have both joined us, we'll be going over our tasks for the next couple of days. Now, the game plan revolves around us, focusing primarily on the surfing tournament that's going on down at the beach. Are there any questions from Ralph and Kyle before I go over each person's assignments?
No, sir.
Kyle just like shakes his head like, no.
Okay, that'll work out well for us. So what I'm planning on doing is getting each of us into specific groups. Now we'll have 2 groups of 3, and I'll be the middleman between the 2 groups. So the best thing to do is to let's have the rookies go together. So Ralph, Kyle, and Boom, you 3 will go near the judge's table on the far side of the beach, while Shield, Steel, and Duo, you'll stick on the near side of the beach. Rage, I understand that you'll be busy being one of our judge members, so you won't have to do anything today. I'll be the middleman near Rage at the judge's table. If anything comes up, please come to me. Any questions?
Don't think so.
Kyle just shakes his head no.
That's great. The groups can head out. Boom, if you'd like to lead Ralph and Kyle to where you guys are going to be stationed, that'll be great. And slowly, Carlos kind of walks aside and heads into his office for a little bit. I
have a couple questions.
Sure, what's up?
One, has our boy Carlos Costa had morning coffee? Because he's speaking faster than usual.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I think he's had his coffee. He's kind of energized because the surfing tournament's one of those once a year things that he kind of pumps himself up for. So he's hype. You can tell.
Cool. And 2, why does he think it's a good idea to send the 3 rookies together? I feel like that's the exact opposite of what you do.
Because of plot convenience. That's why.
Nice. Nice.
I think his logic is that this is a really mundane thing, and Boom, being the newest person, can teach the other new people about like where everything needs to go. You don't need to send one of the senior members just to teach like, here is the surf shop, here is the item store, etc. So
I see.
Gotcha.
any more questions, comments, or concerns from the audience?
No.
Alrighty then. Good point. Alright. Alright, so as the other members start to head out, Boom kind of goes, alright guys, we can go whenever you guys want to.
Kyle, do you just want to go now?
Kyle just shrugs like, yeah, what else are we gonna do?
Okay, let's go. Now.
Alright, y'all head out and take your journey. Now, remember the town is very much like, I don't know if I described it this way last time, but the way I've been thinking about it is like the We Fit Island, like the city inside there, and then
I think
you
you
go to
mentioned
the beach.
this before, yeah.
Yeah, you go to like the beach area. So that's effectively my template of the map right now, but not exact. So you guys are heading out of the city, going to the beach, and you see all of the big buildings and fun stores and stuff like that. Boom goes, if you guys want to go shopping or something before we head out to the beach, it's up to you guys, because this tournament doesn't start for a couple of hours. So
I don't know. I kind of just want to get the job done.
Kyle's looking through his bag and just like, yeah, no, I have everything I need.
Okay, great. Let's head on out. And Boom kind of, I don't know how Boom would run, Carablast run. He kind of bounces around, kind of bouncing back and forth as he heads on down the road. You guys following, I assume?
Yes.
Yep. So as I can see here, where is it? There we go. So you guys are heading on out to the beach, and you can see the beach already, despite it being, say, like 8:30, 8:45-ish. It's already been set up dramatically different. It looks like a real like tournament festival-like place, which is completely different than what you saw yesterday morning when you were there for your trial. Like it's completely changed since then. And so, as you guys head on down there, you see the other members of the guild who are kind of just waving over to a certain direction, almost like saying, "You guys go that way." And Boom runs you over past the judge's table. At the judge's table, you see 3 Pokemon. You see the Gyarados, who's the member of the guild that is being our judge. You see, you see a Swanna, and you see a Swampert. There you go.
Aw, sad. I was hoping my Lotic would be a judge, but I guess not.
So there's Swanna and Swampert. Yep. So those are your 3 judges. And they kind of just wave hi to you guys as they go through some papers and stuff. Up to you guys if you want to talk to them or not.
Kyle's gonna give them like a wave back.
I'm not doing anything. If that's what it sounds for.
Wow,
Okay.
wow, that's different.
Yeah, did you guys just flip characters or something without telling me?
Not yet.
All right.
Mansour, Kyle can finally, Ralph can finally speak. Also, Mansour. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
So you guys head on out to the other side of the beach, and so if where the other members of the guild is sort of like entrance, where all of the where all of the audience members are coming in, and you can see like some of them being led to seats and other sort of tanning areas, pointing them to food courts and stuff like that. Where you guys are going are where the participants are.
Ooh, it's like the surfers themselves?
Yep, and with that being said, I want you guys to name any Pokemon that you think can surf. But ideally, that hasn't been mentioned, previously, so no, like, Sceptiles or...
Lapras.
Can I... Let's see here, wait.
I can see it. I can see it.
I'm sorry, doesn't Lapras know, or can't they learn the move Surf?
No, I'm just making sure I haven't used it for something, but,
Yeah, I mean, the big thing with me is just, like, Lapras is more of a distance swimmer than a surfer, if that makes sense.
I suppose.
Like, when I think surfer Pokemon, I think Pokemon,
I can change it.
A Greninja could surf, a Milotic could surf.
they don't have to be just water types, I can point that out. I mean...
I kind of want to pick Krogunk.
Krogunk could definitely surf. Sneasel could definitely surf, but we've definitely seen a Sneasel before.
I like Krogunk.
Okay, so let's see. Let's say contest 10 to 1. Okay, so you guys can pick, let's say, 4 contestants. It seems reasonable.
Okay, let's have Krogunk be one of them.
Okay,
I'll throw a hat in the ring for Prinplup. I think Prinplup would make a good surfer.
Prinplup? Was that like the between?
Yeah.
Like right after Piplup?
Yeah.
Yeah, I spelled that wrong. Crow.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we got Krogunk, we got Prinplup.
Do you want to do Greninja?
I guess we could throw Greninja in there unless you don't want to have more than one water type.
We could do Lucario.
Yeah, Lucario could surf. Lucario could definitely surf.
Lucario, and one more, guys.
I kind of want to do like a meme one. Like Exeggutor or something like that.
I mean, I was not thinking meme route at all. I was thinking, let's get some 4, decent surfer boat.
Alright, fine. Hold on, let me just think of... Okay, this is like a... I think I could see him surfing, but it's a bit of a stretch. Loudred.
Huh?
He's bipedal. He could surf.
Huh?
I'm just messing around.
Huh?
Okay, let me think of something else. Fine.
I guess we could throw Loudred in, but that's not a Pokemon that I see surfing.
Oh, neither do I. It would just be funny to see a Loudred trying to surf.
Man, this is the best of the best.
Oh, do we have an Apom in any of our have we seen one yet? I don't think we have.
There's an Ambipom in the guild.
There's an Ambipom in...
Okay,
there's an Ambipom in your guild, but there's no Apom yet, so...
No, let's not do it then, because...
Have we seen a Sneasel yet?
I believe you have.
Sneasel.
I don't remember if it was...
No, we haven't. I don't think we have.
No, it might have been just a throwaway, like a dungeon person. So those don't count.
Oh, I'd like to...
Yeah, let's do Sneasel.
Let me just...
So what do we have? Krogunk, Prinplup, Sneasel...
Lucario.
Krogunk, Prinplup, Lucario, Sneasel.
Yep.
Spelled Sneasel wrong, whatever.
These are all, relatively shortish Pokemon, and then there's Lucario. Lucario is definitely, a good head and a half taller than the rest of them. Right?
Maybe smaller is better if you're surfing. I don't know. I don't know anything about surfing. But...
Oh, Lucario's only 3'11", maybe not. Prinplup's 2'7". Sneasel's definitely the short one. Sneasel's taller than Prinplup?
I think so. Sneasel's a pretty tall guy.
And then we said Krogunk. Oh, Krogunk's the short one here. Interesting. Très intéressant.
Alright, cool. So we got our contestants here. We've got Krogunk, Prinplup, Lucario, Sneasel, and then there is a contestant 5 that I purposely did not allow you guys to choose.
Main antagonist.
Or protagonist.
Well, not because of that, but because you have already met them.
What?
Maybe.
No.
I don't know if you actually talked to them. So, you see, warming up a Krogunk, a Prinplup, a Lucario, a Sneasel, and a Buizel.
Oh, was he one of the people on the boat?
He was one of the people on the boat.
I don't think we talked to him.
Yeah, we never
Yeah.
talked about Buizel.
Well, you vaguely recognize them from one of
Yeah,
those group meeting things. And
What's the Buizel's name?
I believe it's Jerry.
Okay.
Jerry!
Yeah, it's Jerry.
Sorry, Jerry is just a very Jerry-able name.
Yep. So you've got those 5 guys warming up. You recognize the Buizel. If you would like to talk to them or not, it's up to you.
I'll wave.
So the Buizel looks at you, kind of funny, and then recognizes you and waves again. Waves back to you guys.
I'm just gonna be like, "Good luck from your non-convict friend."
Oh my god.
He kind of gives a thumbs up and laughs a little bit as the other contestants look around very confused.
All the other contestants are like rough sus.
Yeah, it's like what? That's an odd thing for someone who's not a convict to say.
Let's see. So, dude. All right, sure. We'll go with this.
Also, is there any reason that in the middle of recording an episode you decided to send a picture of sushi?
No, it's a cute picture.
We're recording an episode, buddy.
I know. There's just some downtime.
We're in the middle of something.
It's just some downtime.
Hello, this is Anirudh, the GM, PM, DM of Not a Scratch, and thank you for listening to this episode. As always, future episodes come out on Tuesdays, so be sure to follow us, subscribe, and do all those important things that you ought to do when supporting a podcast. It's time to welcome back an old segment that hasn't been on the show in a while, I Got Scratched. This is where I basically tell you a fact that sort of kind of feels like a continuity error. When we recorded this episode, we hadn't thought about any of the characters in the special Halloween episodes, so there was no Apom character. That's basically it. I thought I would share in case you were confused about why we thought there was no Apom character. It's because as of the recording, there was no Apom character. If you've enjoyed the episode and want to support us in any way, shape, or form that you can, the best way to do so is to share us with your friends. Share us with anyone who knows what the International Dateline is, because this episode comes out on Tuesday, if you're right on the eastern side of the International Dateline, because otherwise, if you're living pretty much anywhere else, it's probably coming out Wednesday morning. Also, leave us a review on your podcasting platform. Reviews help to bring new people into our community and also give us advice on what we can improve on in the future. You can also follow us on Twitter at NotAScratchCast or email us as well at notascratchcast@gmail.com if you have any cool ideas you want to add to the podcast or just want to reach out to us. We also have a Discord for Not a Scratch and have a bunch of awesome people that have already joined. Join us to help build that Not a Scratch community. We want to thank Glitch X City for the songs Kirby's Dream Land, the Lo-Fi remix, Hoenn Dive theme remix, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Lake theme Lo-Fi remix, Hoenn Surf theme remix, Magikarp Festival remix from Pokken Tournament, Hoenn Champion remix version 2, Pokemon Sun and Moon Team Skull Leader Guzma remix, Hoenn Weather Trio remix 1, and Hoenn Weather Trio remix 2. We also want to thank Tabletop Audio for the songs Down by the Sea, Waterkeep Night, and Waiting Time. Thanks again for listening. There's no promo in this episode, though if you have a show you'd like to promote on the show, you can reach out on our Twitter or Discord. Instead, I'd like to share with you a massive project that I recently begun, but would like your help on. In the beginning of our episodes, the three of us, the three people on the show, talk about this history book that we used to remind ourselves about what happened in the previous episodes. That history book is about to be created. I'd like to ask for your help in creating a Not a Scratch summary guide, which can chronicle our entire adventure in one easy-to-access document. This offer only is available for Discord members, and even then it's a really exclusive club. By exclusive, of course, I mean you basically have to tell us you want to help. It's really not that hard. All you have to do is join our Discord, and more information will be provided there. So thank you very much for listening. Let's get back into the story. Alright, so with these contestants, all is well. All seems well. They're all just buffing up their boards and stuff, and Boom kind of goes to you guys and says, we're just making sure that they don't have any troubles, kind of gently assisting people that come over here to go back to the audience section and stuff. Nothing real dramatic. It's a very cool thing because we get free tickets to the show, and the show, the tournament.
Why are you laughing nervously there, buddy?
Sorry, I'm just a nervous guy.
Kyle just like puts a hand on Boom's shoulder and just gives him this look like, dude, come on, calm down.
Sorry, it's just
calm down. It's fine.
Are you actually saying calm down, or are you just like pressing his shoulder more tightly? Because that would
no. Like Kyle's just giving him this look of just like, buddy, come on, you're fine.
Sorry. This is just my first like big thing for the Boulderstars, and it's kind of exciting because normally I just do like stuff inside the house because they haven't gotten to saying this, but I'll probably tell you instead. I have a tendency of not doing things correctly, so they usually give me like small jobs, and this is the
it's
first,
fine.
First
I have
job.
I have that tendency too. It's okay, and it all works out in the end.
Kyle just like gives Ralph the biggest side eye of just like, yeah, you mess things up a lot.
I know, and the point that I'm trying to make is that it's fine, so you'll be okay. Look, if you ever find yourself in a tough situation and you're worried about it, just remember, it could be worse. You could be on a train that's getting bombed. That's all I'm saying.
Kyle face palms.
Okay. Sure. I guess that helps. And then you hear an announcer, who sounds off, says,
"Contestants, please get ready. The competition is about to begin."
So I'm gonna assume it took, 2 hours for you to set everything up. I assume you were helping people. Nothing real dramatic happens, and the competition is about to begin now. As I take a swig of water. How do you guys want to do the competition? Because I don't know yet.
What do you mean by how do we? Oh, we're just security, right?
Yeah, we're security, but like we got to figure out who wins, right? How would you think a good way of figuring that out is?
There are 5 people, right?
Yep.
Oh, we could just roll for like their scores, I guess. Oh, there are how many judges are there?
3.
There are 3.
Okay, we could just roll 3d10 and see like what the scores are like out of 10 for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like how like on surfing competition or like any competition, like judges will like give a score of like 0 to 10. So we just roll 3d10s and then.
What if we roll 6 d10s? One for like the ones place and one for the 10th place in each score.
So we just rolled 3D hundreds.
But the scores are out of 10.
Well, yeah, they're out of 10, but like you can get like an 8.4.
Oh, like a decimal. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
We could
Alright,
roll
cool.
3D hundreds, but we also could roll 6 d10s. Because that changes probabilities. Changes the distribution of it, right? Or no? No, it doesn't. I'm
I
dumb.
don't know.
I'm dumb. My D100 is just 2 d10s. Ignore me.
So what are we doing?
Let's just roll 3d10s for. Or actually, yeah, let's roll 3d10s for each, just because there's 5 contestants and it would take a while.
All right, I have 15 D100 or D10s lined up if we want to do that.
Now, Anirudh, you just got to narrate like who's going first and what up.
Yeah, I'll
we have to
narrate
roll.
that sort of stuff. So,
What if we each roll a D10 for each contestant?
That works.
yeah, so we could each be. So, which judge would you like to be for this? So you could be Swanna, Swampert, or the Gyarados.
I want to be the Swampert.
I am indifferent. I'll take this one.
Okay, I'll be the Gyarados. So what are we rolling? We're rolling a D10 or
We're each rolling a D10.
We're each rolling a D. I'd like the idea of D100 divided by 10.
Yeah.
Personally.
Okay, fine. We'll do a D100.
Sure. Okay. So this is gonna be weird if someone gets like a 99 and a 4.
Well, we gotta contextualize the reasons as to why.
Yeah. No, I'll figure something out. All right. Anyway, so contestant number 1 is the Krogunk, who goes out there and begins as the competition begins, and us 3 will roll for judge a score. So ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
2.0.
Well, are we each like announcing the score like in character per se, or are we just like?
We can go in order, so the judges will like put up a card, right?
So I get to pick a voice for Swampert. Oh, I get to do a voice that's not Ralph all the time.
Yeah, there you go. So Kyle, or in this case Mohammed, you get to be the Swanna. So the order of judges that I have here is it goes Swanna, Swampert, Gyarados.
Cool.
So Swanna, your rating?
Well, there was the contestant got off to a very strong start. But beyond that, there wasn't really anything really impressive. We didn't see, anything that quite wowed us, or at least I didn't, in my opinion. So I'm gonna give a 6.7.
I think you gave a good effort, but I'm also just I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to surfing, right? And so I personally believe that this is a sport for water types and water types only.
What?
I never said he was likable. Water types only, and so in seeing as you're a poison and fighting type, I don't think this is a sport meant for you. So that's why I'm giving you a 2.0. But you're blue, so you're kind of almost there.
I'm sorry. What?
Maybe if you learn some water type moves, maybe I'll give you a pass.
Oh my god. Okay.
You do this so much.
Do what?
You called out the inherent typism in the police department, and then you proceed to make all of these typist remarks.
I am making this world believable.
Oh boy. Well then, alright, so mine is going to be interesting. First of all, I need a voice for my Gyarados named Rage, so...
I want the softest voice ever.
Yeah. Hi guys, so really... No, let's see, I gotta go into deep anger or something like that.
No, you have to do my Venom voice.
Oh yeah, no, I
don't know if I can Swana, by the way.
SWA, Swan, and then NA. Swan, nah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, so, let me talk about this. To be honest...
No, that's gonna kill my throat. We're not doing that.
Just make the soft voice. Honestly, it's fine.
I can't hold that for very long. Let's see. No, I'm just gonna go with the like complete opposite of a raging Gyarados.
Yeah.
Yes. So actually, I think personally, I really think you tried. That's Frank. No, there we go, Simon. Okay,
this was
honestly,
this was my the accent. No, I blew it. This was my chance.
Personally, I find your performance, frankly, abhorrent. I didn't think it was anything useful at all. Frankly, the fact that you even attempted to use a surfboard for this sort of environment makes me, as a surfing expert, absolutely livid, and the fact that I am giving you my score should be a grateful opportunity for you, considering you scored points to begin with. 1.1. So they end
oh my god! I just loaded up my next roll. Oh my god, y'all ain't ready for this.
Oh no. Alright, wait, let me calculate my score here. So that's 0.8, and it's 6, 7, 8, 9.8 out of 30.
Ooh.
So, not great. Contestant number 2 is the Prinplup.
Alright, I'm rolling. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense.
Alright, so first judge is Swana.
I just have to say, I've seen a lot in my time judging this competition, and I have never seen anything quite so breathtaking and graceful, yet with such force and precision at the same time. It was, I have no words. 10 out of 10.
Wow.
That's high praise. Me, I'm a little bit rough, I just made that Krogan cry off of out of the beach. So I'm a bit of a tough judge. I'm gonna say though, you did a really good job. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, you did a really good job, kid. Also, you are a water type, so good for you. So I'm giving you an 8.6 for that pretty good performance.
So Rage turns to you both incredulously, like you just said a bunch of random words that made no sense whatsoever. As Rage goes, I'm extremely sorry to say this, but first of all, my judges, my compadres here, are absolutely out of their mind. I don't know where they get this information from. Frankly, I think they were so disturbed by the first person score that they thought you were a god. Okay? That's my only thing to say. Okay? Meanwhile, I had much more of an understanding of what type of performance you had, and There was effort involved with it. It was definitely better than the previous contestant, as he gives like a sort of look around back to the other contestant who's kind of just like, well, at the end of the day, look, they can praise you all you want. I'm trying to give you a realist goal. This isn't coming from hatred. This is coming from a goal for you to improve. With that being said, 2.7.
Wow, that's pretty harsh, man.
Are you sure that you were watching the same attempt that we were?
No, here's the difference. I was watching this attempt by itself. You were associating this with the prior attempt. That makes all the difference.
All right, you relativist. Let's go to the next one.
All right, so we had a 10, an 8.6, and a 2.7, with grand total to a 21.3, which, based on how we're rolling right now, seems like it's going to easily win.
Well, considering we're doing literally, it's just purely random. Anything above a 15 is a dub.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, so what this is going to do, I didn't explain the rules properly. So my initial idea about this competition was that it was the 5 go, best 2 move on to a final round, and we figure out who wins between those two, so someone could choke. With that being said, it is, by the way, it was the male Krogunk and the male Prinplop. It is the female Lucario now, as contestant number 3.
Okay. And let's roll. Okay.
Alright, Swanna, your move?
You know, I really had high expectations here. Really thought you'd be able to come out and wow us, and you know, you just weren't able to deliver. I don't know if it was the nerves of the day. I don't know what it is, but we really expected more, and frankly, I didn't see it. 3.9.
Wow. Okay. Give me a second just to look something up real quick. All right. Let me just check something else. Okay. All right. Final verdict. I will say this, Lucario. You're not a fighting type. You're not a water type. So I was inclined not to like you. Okay. But I will say this. Given just your appearance, you look like you should be a water type. I'm going to say that right now. Your performance was actually pretty good. It was pretty good. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't horrible. It wasn't top of the line, but you were surfing for most of the time. You didn't wipe out, but you didn't become a legend. Pretty average, pretty middle of the road. I'm giving it a 5. Just a 5.
I like that. It wasn't great, it wasn't terrible. You know, this is how we go. Oh boy. Alright, so this is gonna be fun. Time after time after time, we see again and again and again the same miserable performance from each of the contestants. You know, I remember back when I was performing in this, the difficulty it was to score a 7, and now the expectation is that you could go up there, stay on the waves for longer than a millisecond and score a perfect 10. Look, at the end of the day, frankly, the fact that all 3 of our contestants so far have been miserable is shocking. So, with that being said, a 1.2, get these people out of my sight right now.
Oh my god, dude!
I think you're being a little harsh there, Rage.
I am waiting for perfection.
Yeah, I'm a known typist, and I think you're a monster. All right, next contestant.
All right, so they scored a 10.1, I believe. Yeah.
Total?
Just barely better than the Krogunk.
Barely better than the Krogunk. Right now, our preliminary playoffs right now are Prinplop, who scored a pretty decent score, and so if Prinplop scored, it would be like a 7.1 for all 3 of the people, which is like a respectable score. Lucario's is in second place right now with a 10.1, which is, not great. Anyway, contestant number 4 is the female Sneasel.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh man. Okay.
All right, go for it.
You know, I'm starting to see what you were saying, Rage. This is absolutely abysmal, and frankly, you don't look like you would have passed an introduction class.
Oh my!
Half a point.
Half a point,
bro.
Okay, Sneasel, I've been doing a little bit of inner moral reflection after hearing what some of my fellow judges have been saying, and last round I became self-aware that I was being a typist, right?
Wait, we're just learning. We're having a full
now,
psychological meeting.
Outside of your performance, I want to to everyone who in the stands who is not a water type and wants to get into surfing, I wholly apologize for the comments that I have been making. As such, take this score of a 9.3 as my apology.
Oh, you're gonna love this. Now hold on. That is what I wanted to see. The elegance, the grace, the unpredictability. That is what I was looking for. Not this stereotypical, constant, hang five and a spin or something. No. I wanted creativity. I wanted experience. I wanted someone to go out there and do something that has never been done before. And you, my friend, you have done it. You have proven to me the hope in these contestants that there is actually success possible. That is why, for the first time in my 7 years as judge, I am going to rank something that I've never done before. As you know, the highest ranking I have ever given out was a 9.0 on my own effort. And now, I would like to give you a 9.5.
Wow.
The Swana is just like mouth agape in shock at the two of them, just like speechless. Like,
that's fine. Move on to the next contestant.
All right.
Score, by the way, it's gonna be like in the 20s, right?
19.3 is our final score.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And so right now our playoffs consist of Prinplup and Sneasel. Weasel is the final contestant.
Jerry!
As you go up, you hear Ralph in the stands being like, "Yeah, I know that guy.
Could he be a famous person?
Is he famous?" Alright, let's run the score. Oh boy. Oh no.
Swana, it is your go.
After some of the runs we've seen today, this palate cleanser was, it was nice. It was a good grounding place for us heading into this final. Kind of just giving us a reset of the bar of kind of what we expect. That being said, it was just kind of exactly what we expected. Nothing crazy, nothing truly imaginative. But not anything unpredictably bad either. 5.4.
Listen, I used to believe that surfing was a water type only sport. Last round, I apologize for the statements that I made earlier, but this performance confirmed the fact that I was wrong. That was horrible. Listen, Seal Boy, I don't know if surfing's for you. I think maybe you might want to pursue a career in the circus. Who brings a beach ball to a surfing? I'm sorry, it's just. No, this isn't. I'm a purist when it comes to surfing. It's you, the board, and the waves. Don't bring in all this like buoy thing around your neck. Don't bring in the beach ball into the. No, don't. None of that. It's not surfing. What you just did. You did some kind of weird performance. 1.4, and please, people like you make people think that surfing is purely entertainment. No, it is a sport. Okay, 1.4.
After what I felt was perfection, or practically perfection. The only thing I saw in that final performance was the fact that when they ended, I wanted more. That's the reason why I docked those last 0.05 points. But this just went back to the same old. Over and over again, I see the same standard thing. Palate cleanser, my tail. Like, hello. This was just the same as everyone else. I had hope. I believed. I tried. 1.2. And may this competition see glory once again one day.
Wow, we really got... We're saving all the good rolls for the end.
Alright, let's move on to this final.
6, 7, 8. Alright, and Weasel ended off with an 8 out of 30, which is the worst score.
Oh no.
Weasel kind of shrugs a little bit as they go off, just like, oh well. Now our final competition between the two. It'll be the same thing. I guess we'll just roll again the same sort of thing, and we'll do another explanation of it. It's between the male Prinplup and the female Sneasel. Now, here is what I'm going to do. Because this lines up perfectly, and why not? For Swana, since you gave a dramatically higher score for the Prinplup, for Prinplup's roll, we're going to give you an advantage. and then since I rolled a dramatically different score for the Sneasel, for my score I'm going to give it advantage. Almost like we've already picked out our favorite character.
Ah, fun.
But Swampert had a high score for both of them.
So
It was an 8.6 and 9.3. So yours is just going to be a flat roll, and then we'll see what happens from there. Because just add some spice in there. Anyway, so
I just want to throw this out there. I'm not going to say exactly what the 2 rolls I got were, but I rolled 2d100, and they added up to 168.
That's okay. I mean, that's higher than average.
Consider 168 divided by 2 is 84, and this was 2 rolls.
So Primpup got high roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Printpup's roll. So you roll a advantage, and then Mansour and I will roll regular rolls. So
okay. Nice.
Welp. All right.
Am I going? Are we ready?
Yeah, you go. So the final round between Printpup and Sneasel. Printpup went first, and this is the result.
That was brilliance. That was elegance. That was phenomenal. That was near perfection. It was absolutely amazing. I think you have done phenomenally today. You've clearly been the best on the day. 9.4.
I thought it was pretty good, but this is a final, and for a final, it wasn't anything special. It wasn't. I didn't see the performance of a champion, but I didn't see the performance of someone who choked. So I just gave it 5.5.
Let's see. So what were the 2 rolls for Swana? You gave.
Did I say 9.4? I meant 9.2.
All right, so 9.2.
5.5.
5.5. You know what? You know, I sort of see what Swan was talking about. I could see what she saw. I could see it. I think that, from my opinion, from my expertise, from what I've done in my 7 years as judge, a 3-time champion, back to back at one point.
Jeez, you're a judge now. Stop.
Well, the point.
Your own on.
The point I'm trying to make, sir, is that I see what you're talking about when it comes to this sort of performance. I don't think I quite appreciated your attempt at first. And so, I'm going to give the second highest score I have ever given my entire life, a 9.4.
Man, okay, I guess.
Alright, so that's a 9.4 for you, which means 9.2 plus 5.5 plus 9.4 is a 24.1.
Wow.
This is the championship stuff we love to see.
Let's see how the Sneasel does.
Now the Sneasel, I roll advantage, you guys roll flat.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, Swana?
I'm gonna preface this by saying I accidentally still had it on 2D100, and the total was an 85.
Uh-oh.
That all being said, you haven't heard what Swan has to say yet. You didn't quite wow me in the first round, but I've seen a marked improvement. You clearly saved your best for last. But
can I point out? Wait, can I point out what didn't wow me? You gave this person a 0.5. That's not didn't wow me. That's they threw the surfboard in my head.
Oh my! Wait, was this the 0.5? Oh wait, hold
Yeah.
on. Let me rephrase. I thought this was just one of the relatively long. Okay. I didn't think you deserved to be in this final at all. But I was clearly mistaken. You clearly have some skill, and it might have just been a bad round. I don't know. That being said, the end of the day, like it was good. It was solid. You had a solid run, but I just don't see any way that it beats what we've seen from our dear friend Printbook today. Best of luck to you going forward. I can see that you have a bright future, but this year is just not your year. 7.7.
Actually, I would like to contradict what my fellow judge just said. I think last round she was on to something. Last round I gave you a 9 point something. That was mainly because I was apologizing. I was trying to save face. Okay.
It was all PR.
Now seeing your actual performance, I have to ask you: is there something in your throat? Because you just choked really hard. I'm giving you a 2.0. I actually don't think you're that great of a surfer. I felt a lot of mixed emotions in the last round. So yeah, bye.
I had such a high hope for you. I really did, and I thought this was a great performance, but it didn't. I think you needed something similar to your first performance. This was great. Don't get me wrong, it was very, very good. But this one is simply just not enough, and I'm going to have to give you an 8.4, which, by the way, gives them a 15, 16, 17, 18.1, which means you're grand champion.
But not good enough.
Yep. I mean, for this tournament, that's yeah. This tournament, 18.1 could have won it, but Prinplup wins the tournament.
Haha, my Pokemon won and not yours.
Congratulations. And I start clapping with my massive Swampert hands, and it like causes shockwaves like in the crowd.
And then everyone else starts clapping as well. The Prinplup goes, just kind of waves a little bit and then goes, yeah, you know, this is for my brother, my young brother. You know who he is, my Piplup brother.
Oh, wait, sorry, this one would be Swampert. Ralph goes, oh my God, you're related to the Piplup from Boston with an Italian accent.
Hey, you know, this is how we do. You know, we just play the game. We go for the win. That's how we play. All right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen listening, you're welcome.
He's back, or the family's back.
And so at the end of the tournament, by the way, we'll say it's like night. Yeah, not night, but like evening-ish. Sun's slowly setting down. Real nice sunset over the beach and all that sort of mumbo jumbo. And they have like a brief like award ceremony where first place, who is Prinplup, second place the Sneasel, third place would be, let's see, I think it's the
Krogunk.
The Lucario. Yeah,
Oh, no,
Lucario,
Lucario,
with a 10.1.
yeah.
With a 10.1 score, got third place.
Wait.
They give the first place guy a little bit of a speech. You got like 30 seconds to talk, and he's just like, yeah, you know, I was sitting at home and I was wondering, you know, what I could do for myself. And I looked to the skies and I said, I'm going to be a surfer. And they said, the other people, they said, no way, you can't do it. You don't have the chance. And I said, nah, me and my brother, we got an opportunity to go for success. The pride of our people. I don't know why I'm preaching all of a sudden.
Yeah, he's just going like, this was by the will of Arceus. It's like,
by the will of Arceus. And then Arceus, a couple of people are just like, gods, they aren't real, because I have to keep establishing that. But by the will of my effort, we won this championship. And he goes for, I don't know, I want my darn respect. There we go. Let's turn this back into the LeBron quote. But yeah, so they turn around, and both of you make a perception check.
My perception is going to be, I think, +0, because it always is. Yep. 12.
Oh! I have the -1 modifier, but I did roll a nat 20.
That's a nat 20, though.
Oh, nat 20 is nat 20. Nat 20! Yeah! Yeah! Yep. So you roll a nat 20, so, you two are hanging out, talking with each other. Boom's kind of talking with a couple of the other guild members, kind of like updating, like, yeah, there was nothing that really happened. And, Ralph, you notice something is off, but you don't exactly know what it is. Yes, Ralph. Ralph, you notice something is off, but you don't know exactly what it is. And as you turn to Kyle, you notice something is very much off. Because as you look on stage, there were 5 contestants, but there are 4 people standing in the participation area.
I can tell who's missing. Who's missing?
You can tell who's missing, because you see the Prinplup preaching, the Sneasel looking very confused at why there's a preacher next to him.
Oh my god, it's scary.
The Lucario kind of like, yeah, that seems right. And Weasel sitting in the participation area just kind of like, I guess I had to believe more in my brother? Wait, I don't have a brother. Like that sort of feeling. You don't see the Krogunk.
Uh-oh.
So what we're saying is I picked the winner, and Mansour picked the baddie.
I picked the antagonist.
I guess. I didn't even see that, but yeah.
Kyle is gonna, because we were aware, like, all the participants were, like, you know, like they had all their stuff stored and stuff, right?
Yes, yeah, you know where they store their stuff.
Alright, Kyle's gonna, like, very quickly, like, he's gonna, look to Ralph and Boom and just kind of signal, like, stay here. And he's gonna run over.
Okay,
Alright,
I'll just stay here. Twiddle my thumbs.
Okay. So, as Ralph continues to hear the preacher preach, Kyle, roll athletics. Yeah.
Athletics is tough. Oh no, I have the temporary. This is the one roll with the temporary minus, like, 1 docked off my modifier. I rolled a 3 anyways.
Alright, so you rush into the tent, and everyone's stuff is gone, which makes sense, because everyone had their stuff next to them on the podium. But you see that the Grogrung stuff isn't there either. And you hear a big commotion from behind you, like where everyone was talking and participating and stuff like that. You hear a big commotion back at the podium.
Nice. I done goofed.
Well, yeah.
Ralph is there, isn't he?
Yeah, Ralph is there, but I don't know if you're running back or if you're just standing still.
Oh no, like, Kyle's immediately running back if there's like a ruckus going on. Yeah.
Sure. So as you're running back, you hear a loud commotion, and Ralph, you get caught up in the audience because you can't really, as everyone starts standing up and start making a commotion, you kind of get lost in a bit.
Right.
And Boom, being about Kyle's height, kind of sneaks in beneath everyone else, pokes, ducks down, sneaks in a little bit, and then pops back out and looks very, very concerned.
Wait, am I with Boom right now?
Boom came back, so Boom just comes back looking very concerned and a little, tired.
What's going on, Boom? What's, what'd you see?
Okay, calm. This isn't a train. This not
a train. There never was a train.
It's not a train.
Just
It's
tell
not
me.
a train. There's no train. The trophy's gone.
The what?
The trophy to give to the first place. It's gone.
We had one job, Boom. We had one job.
We had one job. I knew I would mess this up. Oh gosh. Oh god.
I slap him across the face. Boom! Listen to me. We'll be fine. We've been in worse situations before.
Yeah. All's fine. All's good. So where do you think it is? And at this point, Kyle rushes back into the group. Kyle looking like he has no idea what's going on because he has no idea what's going on.
Well, Kyle's giving them both a look of like, something happened. What happened?
Kyle, don't get mad. But we lost the trophy.
Kyle doesn't have time to be disappointed. He's just like, oh my god. Okay. Kyle's just gonna start like scanning the area, see if anyone's like going in or coming out or whatever. Because whoever got the trophy couldn't have gotten far.
All right, sure. Would that be that'd probably be either like perception or something along those lines,
Yeah,
or would that be
perception.
investigation? Which one do you want to do?
I mean, if you're offering me investigation,
I am offering all three of you.
I
One
will.
of them.
I will take investigation if you're offering.
Well, it has to work for all three of you. So, I will say that based on Carablast being more of a bug, Carablast is +2 in smart. So,
I mean, I rolled investigation.
all right. So roll investigation, all three of you.
Well, I'm -1 in smart, but that's fine.
I got a 9 + 1, which is a 10. So
15 - 1 is 14.
oh, big rip.
So close. And then 11 + 2 is 13. So
We all got a mixed success.
6 successes.
you all get a mixed success. You look around and you can see someone running into a cave in the far, far distance, like at the end of the beach on the other side. You can see like someone rushing with something shiny into a cave.
Kyle is booking it.
All three of you do. So all three of you are booking, I assume.
Cool.
Okay. You guys rush into this cave, and that is where we will end this episode.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ruh-roh.
We're going to a dark,
Oh, boy.
scary cave. What's gonna happen?
Ooh, it's also like near nighttime. Should point that out.
Even worse.
Dark scary cave in night.
It's
Ah,
fine.
All right. So that is where we will end this episode. Thank you very much for listening. I have been your GM, your PM, your DM, Anirudh himself.
And I've been playing. I'm Mansour playing Ralph.
And I've been Muhammad playing Kyle.
And until next time, peoples all over the place, take care.